Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sambhu from Cloud Tech. Today I will talk about how we can use Elastic IP in AWS and what the benefit of using AWS in Elastic IP and how we can set up that. Okay guys, and what could be the advantage and disadvantage, those things I will talk about. Okay, so what our today agenda is like, what is Elastic IP address, real life use case, how we can set up Elastic IP address, how we can attach, detach on a particular EC2 instance, and deep details about Elastic IP address. And then I will talk about EC2 instance, launch one EC2 instance, and without Elastic IP and with Elastic IP, what could be the difference. I mean to say, like, I will launch one EC2 instance with our Elastic IP address, and I will launch another EC2 instance without Elastic IP address. Okay, then I will show you like how it will be the difference in the both cases. Okay guys, and real life application, how we can use that also I will show you. Okay guys, so let's move on to AWS console. So before moving AWS console, let me talk about what is the Elastic IP address. Elastic IP address in AWS is kind of static IP address, which is the fixed IP address, and it cannot be changed all time. It will be the fixed. Static means, as you can guys can understand, right? It's a fixed IP address, and here are the some basic details is there about this Elastic IP address. I will give this document to this video description. You guys can have refer this. Okay guys, so let's move on to AWS console, and this is my AWS console. I am in that Oregon region, and let's go to the EC2. So real life use case, suppose you have one application which is running multiple EC2 instance, okay, and suppose non-business hour, when your application the user is very less, user is not using. That time, if you would like to suppose if you like to stop all the EC2 instance, right, to save the cost, how we can use our real life application, right? Suppose you are running your application with set of EC2 instance, and that is running, if it is running 24 by 7, right, then charge will be huge, right? If you would like to save your cost, right, then what we used to do, we used to schedule that automatically stop EC2 instance on non-business hour, and again it will start automatically on business hour, right? That I have already demonstrated in my previous session, how we can schedule that kind of thing by using AWS cron job scheduler, CloudWatch, all these things, Lambda, right? So that will be save the cost, right? So if your application have this kind of setup, right, then it will save the cost. But problem here is, if suppose some client is using their automation code, or maybe some client is using, or maybe you have in that route 53 you have already configured that particular IP address, right? Now if you stop by using scheduling or manually, right, then as we know, public IP address will get changed. Let me show you how it will be. So let us launch one EC2 instance demo without static IP. Okay, and let's go to select all, everything as default. For deep details about the EC2, I will request, let's go on through my previous session, and let's select everything as default, and let's launch. So this is the EC2 instance without Elastic IP. So let me create one Elastic IP here. So if you go left side menu on that EC2 dashboard, right, if you come little down here in this network and security section, right, under that we have one option, Elastic IP. So let's create one Elastic IP here. So let me allocate, and guys, keep in mind one thing, like free tiers account, we have like some limitation to this Elastic IP. It is not like that you can create multiple IP, then it will be charged for you. Okay, and one more thing guys, keep in mind, Elastic IP can, since it's a static IP and it's an address, right, it can be associated at a time one single EC2 instance. Okay guys, that point keep in mind. So this is Elastic IP is ready to use here now. So let's go to the again EC2 dashboard, and we have launched one EC2 instance. So let me show you that. If you see here, right, this public IP address, this is the one public IP address. Okay, and one more thing guys, keep in mind, when we launch EC2 instance, and if you attach the Elastic IP address, then this public IP address and this public DNS will get changed automatically. Let me show you that. So launch one EC2 instance here, another EC2 instance. Okay, let's keep everything default as it is. Let's select one security group here. So So we have launched another EC2 instance, so it is in pending state. So let's see it is coming running or not. So now these both are instances running here. So let me show you here. So this is the IP address. So let's copy this IP address, copy to notepad. This is our EC2 IP. Okay, let's copy the DNS just to show you that how it is getting changed. Or okay, this is EC2. Okay, something like that. And let's go to the Elastic IP section. Let's Elastic IP here. Elastic IP address. Okay, so Elastic IP. Okay, now what we can do, we will attach this Elastic IP to that particular EC2 instance. Okay, let me show you that. So Elastic IP again, and come here, Elastic IP, associate Elastic IP, enable and disable and accept transfer, right? So let's click on instance and let's select the instance here. Both two instances we are running here. So let's select that demo with Elastic IP, this one. And if you would like to select the private IP address, you can select here. So now associate it. Okay. Now this Elastic IP association is done. So let's go to the instance again. If you see here, this instance, this IP address is getting changed. Let me show you that. See. Now let's copy this and let's see here. Was 70, now it is a 127. And if you go to the DNS also, it got changed. Let me show you that. DNS also got changed according to your IP address. Okay. So this is the changes is happened here. So if you are using DNS, then if you are using suppose DNS or Route 53, then you can give this IP address to the Route 53, so that you know this whatever instance is coming up and down, and then this IP will be remain same. So you no need to bother about that client side whatever IP they are using. Okay, so they no need to change that client application actually. If you're suppose non-business hour, so let me stop this instance here. Now if we stop, and let me stop without Elastic IP or that one also, just to showcase you the difference here. Instance are stopping state. Okay, let me show you that. Still IP address is there here without this one also. Let us finish this. So static IP, this Elastic IP, so this is the one, it still remains same. Whatever Elastic IP address we have, same IP is present here. But which one we have stopped, right? So here IP is gone. Now again, in business hour, if these instances come out, right, it will be change this IP address. It will become new IP address. Then what the problem is, like client side, whatever application client is trying to communicate by using this IP or DNS, then they has to change again their call command or their DNS or Route 53, everything they has to change it. To overcome that issue, we have to use that Elastic IP, because whichever instance having the Elastic IP, that is remain same. It is not getting changed. If I make it start also in this instance, and if I make start this instance, this will come new public IP address and new DNS accordingly. So that's the advantage of using Elastic IP address here. And at a time, as I said, right, you can attach Elastic IP in only single instance. Let me show you that. So associate IP, no instance found. Why? Because this already it's associated one. So if you release this IP address, then you can able to attach to another EC2 instance. Okay guys, so that point keep in mind. Now let's see here, both are running but IP is still same. But if you see this one without one, IP got changed, right? Now it is a 162. So hope this is how we can use. Hope this session will helpful to you guys, and if you feel this video is valuable to you guys, then I will request you guys please subscribe my channel and share surrounding with your friend. That will really inspire to me, and that will really help to me also to create this kind of content. Okay guys, chalo, see you in my next video. Bye.